Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today, we are opening, tasting, and reviewing, and ultimately scoring this brand new bottle of Templeton 10-year rye whiskey. Templeton has received what some people would consider to be a lot of hate over the past several years because of deceptive marketing practices. There's been a handful of dust-ups between Templeton and public. This is honestly the first bottle of Templeton I have ever purchased. Hopefully what's in the bottle tastes as good as this bottle looks. This bottle looks like Channing Tatum, if you're into Channing Tatum, or Jennifer Lopez, if you're into Jennifer Lopez. What I'm trying to say is it's a very good looking bottle. It's a very good looking bottle. Look at it. If you look closely at the top, it's got a double bulge. It's got a double bulge at the tip of the shaft. With the stopper, it's like a triple bulge. It's like a triple bulge. Jeez, it's like Dan likes trapezius muscles. Bulges on top of bulges on top of bulges. Am I wrong? Am I right? Friggin' jacked. Friggin' jacked and tan. America. Templeton Rye. Straight rye whiskey, single barrel. Oh, it's a single barrel. You know, I didn't even realize it was a single barrel until right this second. Single barrel, 10-year reserve. Barrel number 2842. 104 proof, 52% alcohol by volume. Badass friggin' bottle. I love it. I love the looks of this bottle. Me and this bottle could go on a date. And everybody would be like, oh, that bottle. What does that bottle see in him? He must have a lot of money. He must be good in bed. He must have bribed it. No. I just brought it with me to the restaurant. That's all I did. That's all I did. It's not even a date. Small town, strong spirit. A true testament to Templeton, Iowa, and its community. In this bottle lives our most prized expression of Templeton Rye. One thing about this bottle is it has probably the most worthless dangly thing to ever dangle from anything. Does look better without it. Here, take it off. You know what this bottle needs? It needs some rubberized rope with a pendant that says TD on it. But don't make it look good. Perfect. Friggin' perfect. Actually, for some reason it does look better. For some reason it does the trick. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor. Just the world's top whiskey taster. So what we have here is actually pretty special. It's a 10-year-old MGP rye. 95% rye, 5% malted barley. 95.5 rye whiskey from MGP, aged 10 years. It is a single barrel, coming in at 104 proof. It damaged the pocketbook roughly $80, $79.99 I believe, at Total Wine in Denver. Oh. Toffee, a wintergreen toffee. There's a bit of cola on there, like a Pepsi Cola. A little bit of root beer barrel candy, the hard candy, the root beer barrels. Overall, a solid nose. It's got a super solid rye nose. A tinge of white wine. What type of white wine? Couldn't tell ya. But a tinge of white wine on there. Maybe a little bit of effervescence on the nose. Julie, it's true. Smells like a carbonated beverage a little bit. It's got a little bit of zing to it. A little bit of pizzazz. A little bit of friggin' zazz to it. Open up the throat and pour this son of a bitch down the old 4-lane rye way. There we go. There's a bit of effervescence there. There is. It's like a medicinal mint. This is kind of cough droppy. It's like a mentholyptus cough drop. The minty mentholyptus Hall's cough drop turned into a cherry mentholyptus Hall's cough drop on the finish. The front of the palate is like an organic strawberry fruit leather. It's like a fruit strip, but a natural one, not the artificially flavored ones, but a natural one. And then it gets a little bit more medicinal as it gets towards the back of the palate. Third sip. There's a really strong rye bread, a sprouted grain rye bread that you get at like a Trader Joe's. It's different. This is pretty unique. Is it my favorite rye whiskey? Is it my favorite rye whiskey? No. Honestly, I think I'd prefer a Willet 4-year over this, and at a lower price. I think that a Willet 4-year is a better rye whiskey, but that's just me. Is this bad? No. Is it good? Yes. Is it fantastic? Not quite. It is good though. It's a little bit bitter. It's a little bit bitter and a little bit bright, which is something that I'm not a huge fan of. This would be a good rye whiskey to sit down with a friend and have a conversation about. What do you get? What do I get? Why am I right and why are you wrong? With that being said, I do enjoy it. This is a great rye whiskey to have on the shelf. It's definitely different. It's definitely something that is worth trying and worth exploring. I honestly think that a lot of people will score this higher than me because they probably prefer this flavor profile more than I do. But I'm gonna give it a fair score based off how I feel when I drink it. My experience, nothing against you. That's not you, it's me. So sorry, forgot, it's not you. It kind of is you though. I would say that if you want to add a 10-year, 104 proof MGP rye whiskey to your collection, and $80 is not too much to spend, that this is something you should consider. I know it's good. It is a good rye. Solid rye. I do like it. It's just not fantastic in my book. And I give Templeton single barrel 10-year-old rye whiskey a score of 7.5. I'll end up putting it in a blind flight with a lot of my other favorites, like an Old Carter and Kentucky Owls and Michter's Barrel Strength and Jack Daniels. I'll put it in a blind flight and I'll see how it does. Because who knows? Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it actually is up my alley and my alley is just different than what I know it to be. My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on changing if people have a negative opinion of you. Rebrand yourself. Make yourself look different. Don't apologize, but just go out there and change it up a little bit. Put on a new suit. Put on a new outfit. Get a haircut. Maybe trim your beard once in a while. Maybe trim your beard. Maybe that's what you should do. Maybe that's all it would take is a bit of a haircut and a beard trim and a strict diet for 6 or 7 years. And then maybe you can just come back out in public and public would be like, all right, now I'm interested. Let's see what you got, big shot. Let's see what you got. Because honestly, I forgot all about the bad things we thought about you. And now I'm willing to give you a 4th shot, 5th shot, who knows. All I do know is that you should like this video. If you've made it this far, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, ring the bell notification, leave a comment below. Have you had this yet? And what do you think? And maybe my single barrel just isn't the greatest. Maybe 7.5 was too high. I feel like I should have went lower. I just feel like I should have went lower. It's too late now. It's set in stone, 7.5.